family, welcome back to the channel. If you're here for the first time, do me a solid, tap the subscribe button. To all those returning, welcome back. I hope you checked out last week's video where we're looking at some awesome ways to spice up some chords. Today we'll be looking at a song called Tenerife by Ed Sheeran. I think it's about time the guitar makes a comeback in the world of romance. So looking at Valentine's Day, just a few days from now, considering when this video is released, time to serenade your special somebody. So the one funky thing about the song is the tuning, right? We've got E, A, D, and then the G string drops to an E. Right? It would be there, usually, but now it's an E, down tuned to an E. Then the next string's a B and a E. Right? And for the recording by Ed Sheeran, he's got a capo on the 4th fret. Right? But don't fret if you don't own one, because I'm a personal believer that if you're a singing guitarist or you're playing for someone who's singing, rather get in a key that they're comfortable in, right? So dropping the capo lower or removing it entirely or raising it will make the song in a different key. So find one that you're comfortable in or the person who is singing is comfortable in and play it there, right? Things will still be the same. I'm going to reference everything with the capo as the first nut, right? So for example, if this capo is here on the 4th fret, I'll call it an E when we're playing that open string, just so that it's translatable for everyone wherever you shift it, okay? So starting with what drives the song, the right hand, right? There's a picking pattern that is seen constantly throughout the song with just a few variations here and there, right? Which sounds like this. So that would be thumb on whichever bass note. So it'll either be the 6th string or the 5th string, depending on which chord you're playing. Then your index and middle finger, index, middle, index, right? So ba, da, da, da. Then you'll end it off with the ring finger. So it'll look like this, right? Play around with that first so you get comfortable with it, so that you can then focus on the chords when you know the right hand is just moving. But then let's get to the chords. So for the introduction, he starts off with what looks like an E minor. He uses 5 chords pretty much throughout the whole song and just alternates where which one comes in, right? So the first chord will be open string on the 6th string. 4th string, we've got the 2nd fret, right? So for the sake of your comfort, you can play the 5th string, 2nd fret, but you won't be playing that string. So hence I'm kind of skipping it. So just recap, 6th string open, for comfort 5th string 2nd fret, 4th string 2nd fret, then the 3rd and 2nd string will be open, right? Then you got that picking pattern. The 2nd chord looks the same as this E minor chord, but it's shifted up like a power chord, right? To the 2nd fret, looks like a F sharp. So you've got the 6th string on the 2nd fret, and again for comfort, the 5th string on the 4th fret, you won't be playing it though, and the 4th string on the 4th fret, and then the 3rd and 2nd string are still open. Right? So these 3 fingers, your index, middle, and ring finger, will be constantly on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. And as I said, your thumb will then be the bass note that alternates between the sixth and the fifth string, depending on the chord. So those two strings, or those two chords. Right, so. And then going to the third chord, which has a bit of a variation in it, is what looks like an A. So it'll be fifth string open, fourth string second fret, and again third and second string open. And this is where the variation comes in, right? Between the intro and the verses. It'll be thumb, index, middle, index, middle, ring finger, right? So one more time slower. And when you hit that ring finger, that's where you're gonna have a hammer on and pull off on the second string, second fret, right? So hammer on is literally just hammering on your finger on the fret without plucking it, and a pull off is to pull off the finger. But a cheat I like to add is to, after you've been playing, you get some calluses on the tips of your fingers, right? So you're kind of digging into the string and digging down like that to pull it off, right? So then that A chord will be, right? So in the intro, it's a bit quicker than the verse. Right? Then to end it off after the pull off, then you're gonna go index, middle, index, middle, index, ring finger. I just have to play it through to remember it, because slowing it down so much just does bend the brain a bit. So right, and then it just repeats. Then this part is where the two new chords come in. We're going to slide over to what looks like a C sharp. All right, so sixth string, don't play that. Starting on the fifth string, we're going to be on the fourth fret. Fourth string, we're going to be in the sixth fret. And surprise, surprise, third and second string are open. Right, back to that initial picking pattern. Right, then slide the whole thing 2 frets down. So just to recap it, it'll be fifth string, second fret, fourth string, fourth fret, and second and third string still open. Right, then we're down to that A chord again with the initial picking pattern, like the same one that we've been doing for the other chords. So just that section. Right, then the verse is the same as the intro, but as I said, that A chord is where things get a bit different, right? So in the intro, that A chord was, right, that hammer on pull off was quick, but in the chorus, it's a bit dragged, a bit held back. Right, and then to come out of that hammer and pull off, you're gonna go middle finger, index, then ring finger. So one more time. So So for the verse, right? Then the pre-chorus, we're gonna start on that same chord, the A, right back to the usual picking pattern, to the E, then to what looks like the B, the second fret chord. Right, I highly advise, after you get familiar with the chords and the picking pattern, you go ahead and play with Ed Sheeran, so you can get familiar and comfortable with when the changes happen, right? So this is just to dive into the tunings and the different chords that are needed, and to try save time. We're not going to go through how many times each thing is played, right? Then after the verse, it's the chorus. So after the pre-chorus, we've got the chorus that kind of plays the intro without the at the end, right? It just loops the E minor chord, the F sharp minor chord, and the A chord with the quicker hammer-on pull-off, right? So it's not an E minor, just to double check or to clarify. I'm referring to the way the shape looks, right? Because we've dropped that E string, it doesn't have the minor third in it. So the chorus has got the E minor looking chord, the F sharp minor looking chord, and the A looking chord. Right, then it goes back to another verse. Then where things change is the right. No new chords, we've played them before. So the Lumiere part starts with the C sharp minor looking chord, which is 5th string 4th fret, 4th string 6th fret, 3rd and 2nd strings open. Right, so he moves from that to the A chord, then to the E minor looking chord, then to the B minor looking chord or B looking chord. Right, remember about that one, it's exactly the same as the C sharp minor, but just 2 frets down. Right, so how it plays, same finger pattern on the right hand. Then to turn around back to the beginning is the, which is the B looking chord, then starts again. that is the whole song, right? If Valentine is too soon and you do want to play the song, there is a cheat to avoid the finger pattern, right? You could always go back to strumming. The chords will still be the same, right? Still works great as well. Sounds amazing even. I mean, that drop G is incredible. Incredible. Doesn't that sound cool? Anyway, without wasting more time, all the best checking it out. Do let me know if you run into any issues, and then we can clarify it in the comment section. And going forward, let me know what other song you'd like me to break down so we can learn it, either be it for yourself, for your own personal practice, or if you want to serenade that special somebody, you know. Otherwise, check you guys next time. Thanks for watching.